confidence.
Hello.
Hi.
No, you're perfect. That's like perfect right there.
Hello.
Leave!
Hello.
That's really good.
Leave. Take off. Oh, you're perfect.
Let's do it.
What's
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome back to the Davis
Yes.
and Drnevich podcast. I'm Davis.
I'm Drnevich.
Woo, woo, yeah.
We're
We're here.
It's nice to hear you all again because I can't say see you because you're not there.
I know. Hopefully, we can hear you. We'll hear
I don't
you.
know.
I don't know if you comment or tell us that you like us. Whichever way works.
Close enough.
We
Close
have
enough.
an Instagram or whatever where you can tell us these things or comment in the YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah, that's true. Feel your ghostly presence. Does that make sense?
That's true. I think, yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Close enough. Close enough.
I know. I think there's a lot of people that at least know who we are, and
Yeah.
that's okay. It doesn't need to be a lot of people.
No.
That'd be exhausting.
Yeah, it's too much. I'm okay with like 20 plus, maybe.
Oh yeah, 20 is nice.
I'll take 20 people.
Nice for a nice dinner party.
Yeah. Good
That'd
enough.
be great.
Yeah. You know what we should do is post this in the pickleball group chat.
Oh,
So many old people would listen to us. Oh god.
I'm wondering, do older people listen to podcasts? I don't know if that's really their thing.
I don't think so.
I
feel like
do a survey.
yeah, that's true. We could do a survey. I feel like they'd be questionable. I feel like I don't know if they know how to open.
I don't know.
Is that too mean to say?
I almost didn't think I was a podcast person, but here I am.
Yeah.
Don't like older people listen to like NPR? Is that a podcast or just like a news show?
I don't know. That's a
Like,
good question.
That is sad that I don't know. But I feel like that does sound like a podcast thing. Like you just listen, or like a radio station maybe.
Yeah, I mean, technically that's a type of podcast, a radio station. You're talking. That's pretty much the premise of a podcast. There's just isn't pre-recorded. I don't think. Some of it is.
Yeah, that's true. And it's very interesting. Most of our friends, well, most people we know are much older, and I'm not mad at it.
It's a good majority.
Good 50-60%,
But I know you,
maybe even more.
Kristen, Richie, Danielle, that I'm actually friends with.
That's true. Jay.
Jay, yeah, my bad. I haven't talked to him in a hot minute, so that's a good point.
Um,
Sorry, Jay. Hopefully you don't take offense to that listening to this.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't told him about it either, so. Yeah, it's like I really don't have that many younger friends.
Carol
my
and Roger
age.
are both in their 60s, and they're Christian's neighbors. They're surprisingly close friends. We used to visit them in Florida.
Yeah. I mean, most people don't look their age, which is nice. Couldn't
that's
even guess
true.
most of these people's ages.
No. Everybody pickleball is like usually 40 plus. For the most
Yeah.
minus Jeremiah, Bobby.
But still, they're getting there.
Yeah, they're almost 40.
I know, which is crazy. That's like the younger spectrum of it, though.
Mhm.
Like, everyone's usually over, like, at least 50.
Yeah.
I mean, some of my college friends are younger than me, but even still, I don't get to see them.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't have any college friends, really. I don't talk to anyone from my esthetician school or massage school, really, so. Actually, everybody in massage school was. There was one girl who was younger, like 25, but
Oh,
everybody else
alright.
was 30 plus, so.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another lady called Carol in my massage class. She was in her 60s. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good for her. She wanted to massage on the beaches in Florida. I was like, you go for that girl.
Oh, so smart.
Yeah. And then there was Michael. We remember Michael.
Oh, we love
Oh,
Michael.
we remember Michael.
There's never a dull moment with Michael.
Anyway.
I never met this dude, but I feel like I just know so much about him.
Yep. You know the stories.
My gosh.
Smelling like weed all the time. Wearing rings on his finger because he thought he could harness power from some unknown being. Thought he was mildly a god. He had a god complex. The
Okay.
first person
I
I
don't-
ever met with a god complex.
I don't know if I knew that part, but it makes sense.
Well, I
Like,
just meant
everything
like,
else.
yeah, all of his personality traits and everything kind of came with me to concluding he had a god complex. He
That
thought
is-
he was the main character in an
Oh.
anime in real life.
All right. As
I'm
anime's
not
a strong choice.
saying that like you can't be like in. I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna say nothing. Placebo
Yeah.
effect.
I mean, I get it. Like, I get moments. Like, if I'm, like, walking down the street and I have, like, my
Yeah.
headphones in, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is my moment. This is my
Yeah.
montage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like it's not like you think you have superpowers and you're gonna bust through the
no.
wall all of a sudden. That's what Michael thought.
Oh.
Michael thought he could like
With his
heal
massaging
people.
hands.
Yeah, with.
Solving the world's problems.
I'm not saying there isn't people who can't like do some magical shit, but Michael was not one of them. Michael was not one of them.
And he was older, right?
He's like 35.
Oh, interesting.
He was actually a chemist before that, and he made a lot of money
And then he left that?
And he left that, almost died twice in a car accident, and then he got really religious, and then he started smoking a lot of weed and doing other drugs, definitely. And, because he came into class just smelling like straight... There's only 5 of us in the fucking class, and then the teacher, so 6. And, like, the whole room is, like, maybe the size of my... It was, like, 10 feet more than my bedroom is.
Mm-hmm.
And, obviously, with everything out of it. But, like, the whole room, just straight up pot.
Wow.
Suffocating pot. Like, just... And then he'd go and massage people with his pot hands, like, smelling like pot. And, like,
Oh my
it wasn't
God.
even legal at this time. He didn't even have a med card. I was like, dude...
Did people complain about that? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool,
yeah,
cool,
people
cool.
definitely
Just making
complained
sure
about it.
if people are that oblivious.
No, don't worry. They complained about other things too, like his weird touching, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll just pull your hair," and I'm like,
What?
Yeah, that's a little weird. He's like, "It's releasing the muscles in your scalp." I was like, "It is,
No.
but not when you do it weirdly sexually." Anyway,
It's crazy how you know this much about him. I guess that does give him a god complex.
well, when you spend like 9 months, 4 days a week with someone for 2 or 3 hours, you get to know him.
Oh my
You get to know him.
gosh.
He also put himself out there quite well. He liked to talk about himself a lot.
All right.
And again, I only say the god complex part mostly because he thought he had power, so.
That's funny.
And then there was the pagan witch also in my class. I shouldn't drop names, sorry Michael, but
It's,
you'll
I mean,
literally probably never listen to this. So.
it would be nice if he actually supported it.
Yeah.
You know, I would love
Yeah.
your reaction.
Yeah, I don't know. And then there was another pagan witch who, I don't know.
Massage school is very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the most interesting personalities to do it, I guess.
Sometimes I just like to think that, like, because there's a lot of weird people I've met in my life. Like, for some reason, I
For
always
sure.
get stuck with a weird crowd of people.
Yeah.
Also, esthetician school, there was this girl who was, like, mildly narcissistic, who was a stripper, who also sold me, like, laced weed, or
What?
cut weed. I wouldn't say lace, but, like, cut with other questionable shit. Like,
Oh.
there's ways you can, like, cut weed, so it looks like more, but it's not. And dab cards, and we don't have to talk about that part, but... Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, and she, like, openly admitted it to me. I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't really smoke much from you. All right.
So I'm like, which one's a side hustle? Is esthetician or like the weed?
Yeah, or the stripper. Like, which one
Oh,
is
yeah,
it? Yes, the stripper. Like, I don't know, dude.
That's a lot of different fields. And that's
Probably
good that
shouldn't-
you're expanding horizons, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, good for you.
There was a few other questionable people, too, that I could get into stories about, but we are just gonna move on. Today is about the evolution of ourselves, so I guess that's a
Yeah.
good question, is watching other people evolve as well into however they came to
know.
be.
It's crazy.
I don't know. What do we want to talk about? How have we evolved in life? How do we think we're doing? Do we think we're doing good, bad? Do we think we should be farther in life at this point? Less farther? I don't know.
I mean, I think before the pandemic, I would have said I would imagine myself being further along. But even if I was where I wanted to be, COVID probably would have taken that away from me anyway.
That's true, yeah.
So I'm not really mad at it.
No.
I've realized, or at least when you study most celebrities, a lot of celebrities didn't get famous till like 30s, 40s, 50s.
That's true.
So I'm just learning as many skills as I can. And
That's your best bet. That's your best bet. And sometimes things just take time.
like even like high school and college, I really didn't. I mean, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't have a clear way of getting there. That's kind of the thing. It's never gonna go as how you imagined it.
No, never. There's no, like, straight path. There's always, like, 15 bridges, a wall or two you gotta climb over.
Yeah.
A lot of mosquitoes you gotta get through. I don't know, some other shit. Some mud.
Yeah. I guess we can go into like what we thought we would be doing first before we get to like physical stuff.
That's a good question. At this point, I mean, way back when I was in high school, I started cosmetology school. So I thought at this point, I mean, I did have the opportunity to continue with the career, but I chose that it was better for my mental health to not continue with the career.
And that's fair.
Yeah, and I don't know. And then I fell into my plant growing career. So, and that's going a lot better and a lot less stressful, and it's still stressful, but I just put that on myself, so.
It's very interesting. I feel like when you go to school or college, you just learn what you don't want.
Yeah.
Because I went for music. It's called like music industry. I just say music business because it's easier.
Yeah.
And I realized like, oh, I want to do like any administrative stuff, period.
Yeah.
No. Like none of that appeals to me. I went to college to learn what I don't want.
Yeah.
But it would have been cool to... Now that, I mean, this is before podcasting was really big, but I thought maybe I'd be like an audio engineer or maybe work at like a theater and do like behind the scenes stuff. Because I was performing a little bit here and there, but I didn't really, I'm glad I didn't make singing my career option because that also would have been twice as hard what I'm doing now.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think I was hoping college would set me up for more success and it didn't. And I'm like, oh, it's mainly on me.
Yeah,
But
that's
also,
true.
why am I going to college if I'm going to college to connect and get like, I don't know, anything out of it? It shouldn't just be all me.
Yeah, no, agreed. I mean, college you pay so much fucking money for. You think they'd have better connections, but they fucking don't.
It's very misleading.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, even with like my schooling, because I went for medical esthetician, I was massage therapist, cosmetologist,
A
and
lot.
too much. And like, I got into the career. Started at the nice spa down at Stone Harbor.
Mhm.
It was nice. It went well. And then I realized all the people who had been in the industry for a really long time still didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and it kind of discouraged me at some point because I loved the 2 women I worked with, but dear God, they did not know what the fuck they were doing at the time.
Yeah.
How do you not know how to do a basic braid? I don't know, but that's not my problem.
They didn't know?
No, I had to teach them.
Really? I mean, I can barely do a basic braid, but I mean, it's not my career.
Again, yeah, that you'd think so, but
I guess at like a high-end spa, no one's going in there for braids.
well,
I guess.
See, during a normal service hour when you're just taking clients doing blowouts, yeah, I get it. You don't
Sure.
need to know how to do fucking braids. But if you're going to be in a wedding party where you need to do hairstyles,
oh yeah,
that
like
makes a big difference if
the
you know how to do
cooler
braids.
braids.
Or not. Yeah.
Okay,
I
you're
mean,
right.
still a basic braid though. You should know how to do a basic braid if you're in the hairstyling community. Like if you can't do a basic braid and you own a hair salon or you've been doing it for 20 or 30 plus years, I am
Yeah.
concerned for you. I am mildly concerned.
That's true. You definitely could have taken over if you would have stuck with it. They'd be like, y'all don't know anything. Here, it's like
I agree. I wasn't as well versed in like dyeing hair. Like a lot of it was still just kind of like me getting my feet wet and like.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
everybody can do a blowout. I could do most of the services there. Mine, like I could do a basic haircut.
that's true.
But then they started like. I just didn't enjoy it. They kept trying to make me do men's cuts. I was like, dude, I don't want to do men's haircuts. That's not why I'm here.
I mean, you did learn that in school, right?
I did learn like
But,
the
yeah.
most basic men's haircut ever, but like they don't teach you specific hairstyles. Like, yeah, I could cut someone's hair, but like they're paying an astronomical amount of money to get it done, and I don't
Yeah,
think they
too
want it
much.
done by someone who's only done it 4 or 5 times. So,
That is true.
and then they're like, "Well, you have to get 10 male models in here." I was like, "I don't even know 10
10 male
men."
what?
Yeah, I don't even know 10 men to cut their hair.
That is true. I don't have that many close guy friends in a vicinity.
Like, bro, what are these expectations? They're like, "Well, we'll help you." Didn't help me ever.
No.
It doesn't matter how many times I asked them to do or like teach me other services. I'd ask several times, but then they'd also throw back in my face, "Well, you have to do it yourself." I'm like, "I'm trying to do it myself,
But
and you won't help me."
yeah, that's another thing about. I kind of figured maybe not that I would get more help, but I feel like there'd be like more guidance along the way, and there's no guidance ever.
No.
People are like, "Oh, like I know so and so, like I'll get you connected with so and so.
Yeah.
Just reach out to me, I'll get you started," and then nothing ever pans out.
Yep. No, that's very true. And like, I mean, for makeup, it was a little easier because once you're actually in the field, there is actually a lot of connections. But
Oh yeah,
at that point, I had already fallen out of love with doing it because it just like the whole experience at that spa just kind of ruined it for me.
I mean, I'm glad you figured that out early on, but didn't spend so much time. I'm glad
Yeah.
it took you to when you were in the field, I guess, to learn it instead of like while you're studying it.
Yeah, I mean, like, while I was studying it, I always knew, like, this isn't what I was going to do for forever, but it was something to start with, and it was something to go off of, and, like, I had opportunities to go up to New York and do stuff,
Oh yeah,
and stuff,
but
like,
that's far.
yeah, and, like, at that point, I just was so, like, out of motivation to do shit, because I was just trying to, like, get by at that spa, and I was just like, dude, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I had a friend Mahadi that was like that. He was very into hair, makeup, and all that. He didn't go to school for anything. He just was really into it. But he never saw himself doing that as a career. Like he couldn't handle like the stress and the criticism, I guess.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress, and, like, the criticism it depends on what service.
I guess
like,
the nitpicking maybe.
The
is a better
nitpicking,
word.
yeah, I agree with that. The nitpicking gets old. Like, I mean, most clients were very lovely. I have to admit with that.
Surprisingly.
Like, mostly in the bridal parties, from being like, I enjoyed doing bridal parties because it was easier. And I mean, yeah, there was a few difficult clients where I did an entire hairstyle for them that they wanted and showed me a picture of, and I did it to the T, and then they were like, "Yo, I don't like this. Do it again."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I already sprayed your hair down flat, dude. How do you think I'm gonna get this out of your hair without washing it and giving you a full blowout again?" But we don't have to talk about that. It's hard because you have to have a lot of communication skills. You have to have good people skills. You have to, like, I pretty much had to completely erase the introvert part of myself because that wasn't allowed in that
Yeah.
setting at all. And like after a while, the introvert part is just like clawing out of me. It's like, please, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, that's very true.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I was, fuck this, fuck these people, fuck this spa, fuck the floor managers they went through.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Fuck keeping shit in inventory that they can't. And that wasn't even just my department, really. That was just all around, and I just couldn't. And then the managers weren't organized, and it was too much. It was too much.
Yeah.
You experienced that too. It was too much. You worked there as well.
Yeah, it's just
Being
very
front
interesting.
desk-
Just working any job that you think on the outside is glamorous or seems very chill or organized. No job's ever organized. No job has anything together.
Nope.
It's, I don't know, the more glamorous it seems, the worse it probably is.
Yep.
Not gonna lie.
I agree, because it is one of literally the nicest spa in this area, and it is the most chaotic place.
Yeah,
it
I
feels
definitely,
like to me.
Did I learn anything? I don't know. I learned that waxing your eyebrows is not terrible.
Yeah,
I think that's the main lesson I got out of it.
That's true. I learned that actually most rich people who go there are not that snobby, which is nice. I did learn that. I mean, not all of them. I'm saying there's definitely a few who are feel a little entitled, but I didn't have to take those people.
That's true.
Yeah. See, front desk, I feel like you got to deal with all those people, and that's just I could not be front desk girl. I don't know how to survive
being
that shit.
front desk really just maybe put my life in question. Like, I hope to never have to do it again, but in today's time, it's kind of just the easiest thing to do, and I am good at it, so that's my fault.
That's true. Yeah.
I could be
Stop
me,
being
but
good at it,
not.
Courtney. Stop it.
I know. I just got to answer the phone and be somewhat polite.
Yeah. I was going to say, I feel like whenever I went and there was like a problem with the schedule, I'm like, Courtney, go to Courtney. The only reliable person at the fucking front desk.
I did feel like a manager for a hot second, and it was not fun.
Yeah, no. There should have been a manager for the front desk. Like, there should have been someone.
It should have been separate.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there was a lot. Like, there should have been someone that's managing, like, you guys, you know, the massage therapist, hairstylist.
Yeah, I agree. There should be a lead for every
like
one
nail
of them.
people, whatever.
Yeah.
Spray tanners, I don't know, waxers.
Yeah.
And then someone that was doing reception, the store, weddings.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a lot for one person to handle.
Yeah. And that just did not go well.
But yeah, you live and learn, and you just realize a lot of things are not as deep as it seems.
True.
They would always make things more stressful than it is. And yeah, it probably was dire, but also some of those people would have lived if things were like a little late or they didn't get their bottle of wine during their massage. I don't know.
But I mean, that job did teach me a lot. It taught me a lot, I won't lie. Like, it taught me good people skills, I'll give it that. It taught me fantastic people skills. Like,
yeah,
I could, like, literally going in there, like, putting on a show for some of those people on the bridal party. Like, yeah, I'm so happy that you're getting married. But inside, I'm like, I literally couldn't care less. I'm just here to do my job.
Yeah, I think that job and, like, during the pandemic and on, you kind of just learn to chill out. Like, not to be as stressed as much about anything is never that deep.
Yeah, and I know I sound salty right now, and like, but that's just because I'm harping back on all the old thoughts.
Yeah,
like, if you think I think of this every day, no, but when it comes up, girl, I'm heated.
It was
fucking heated.
It was a very interesting experience. Maybe we should like do an episode where we like rate our jobs.
We really should. I feel like we should.
I think we're well past it where I can look back and be like, yeah, this is traumatic to an extent.
Yeah.
But jobs do have an interesting part in evolving ourselves.
That's true. They do shape you a bit. I mean, most of my jobs when I was younger were all customer service, Walmart cashier, Staples cashier / stalker.
Yeah.
So, you know, those definitely shape you a little bit. Walmart, there's some creepy people. You gotta know how to avoid motherfuckers. You gotta know how to just be like, leave me alone.
Yeah, there's a lot you gotta deal with. It's you know, computer skills. You gotta think on your feet.
Yeah.
How to sometimes de-escalate situation.
That's very true.
Slight mediation.
Yeah, sometimes you have to learn how to deal with stealing people. Like Staples, I remember this one kid who had a backpack who ran right out the door. And they were like, why didn't you stop him? I was like, I'm not security, bro.
That's true. That's a thing I'm glad that today's age is, you know, dealing with is people don't get paid enough to stop thieves. And also big corporations do not care. They just like write it off or, I don't know, they get insurance for it, whatever.
Literally,
they don't care either.
They could have caught the kid. They had cameras in the store and they just chose not to. And then they yelled at me about it. I was like, dude, he ran right past me. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, there's other people that saw him. They could have went after them too. What do you think?
Technically, you can't even stop a person going out of the store stealing something. So.
Exactly. Like, what's the reward?
Yeah. Like, do you think if I told the kid after the thing beeped if I told him to come back in, he was really gonna come back in through the double doors. You really
Yeah.
think? Because he looked back at me, and I was like, I just said, what? And he left. I was like, what?
I mean, what do they have at Staples that would set off the thing?
Well, most of the things do have, like if you steal, like, a mouse or something, they have, like, a
Oh,
little
the electronic
thing.
stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say, like, paper? Like...
Actually, some of them, they might, like, more expensive paper, they might.
Jeez.
But, oh god, I hated Staples, but that's okay.
Yeah, don't remember the last time I've been inside of Staples. I think it's been a couple years.
So boring. It's
I
the most
bet.
boring store.
I'm surprised it's still surviving.
Dude,
but good on them.
I don't know. They apparently have a very big online retail presence, apparently. They're like one of the top 10 online retail stores. Like
I guess.
I remember this one time I was at Staples. I should probably say this for job stories, but someone
Ooh,
online ordered, like the single things of butter?
Oh, yes,
He ordered 1,000 pack of them
yeah.
to the store and picked them up. I was like, why the fuck am I giving you butter?
Okay.
What is this?
That's very weird. I guess there's something about it.
I don't know.
They got the butter on lock.
It's so questionable, but anyway. And I also remember one. Okay, I'm not gonna tell any more stories. I gotta save them. I have too many.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the evolution of ourselves. Back to the evolution.
Yeah, it is interesting how, like, you spend a lot of your time just working, so you kind of just learn a lot about yourself while you're working and what you want to deal with, what you don't. In school, you learn what you like, what you don't like.
Yep.
Just when you're out and about, it's like, I want to hang out with this person, I don't.
Yeah.
There's always so much.
So much.
But I mean, do you want to go, like, physically how we changed?
Physically, yeah, we can go physically. Well, I can tell you I was flat as fuck in 7th grade, and then in 9th grade I got double B's, which was
Wow, that fast.
That fast. Like, it's just out of nowhere. It was like, hey, here's some boobs, have fun.
Damn.
Them bitches are heavy.
I bet. Yeah, I'm happy with what I have. Just barely a B.
That's good. That's all you need. You don't need anything bigger than that. You know, there's been times I consider getting a breast reduction because I was like,
that seems fun.
I don't enjoy having this.
Like, do you have back pain?
No back pain, just like shoulders. I feel like they get rounded more easily.
True. You can enjoy more tops, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like there's so many tops where it's just like, God, they just don't look good in this. Like, what is happening? And like, also when you wear like a baggy t-shirt, like, you look like double the size.
Oh,
just the
yeah.
titties.
They're
It's
just pushing forward.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? What is it? And then I feel like you have to wear like tighter stuff, and I hate wearing tight clothes. I have to be comfy at all times.
That's true.
Or I feel very uncomfortable. So
I think in the summer maybe I'll wear tighter stuff, but even still.
Yeah. And I went from being a stick in 7th grade to having a little pudge on me, which is good. I like some pudge.
Yeah, it's just crazy how, like, stick thin you are in high school.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm glad I have something. Like, I have thighs. I mean, sometimes they're annoying. Like, maybe like a happy medium, but
no, I mean,
it just literally twigs. Like, how did I function?
I don't know. Earlier we're looking at photos, and I'm just like looking at me in 7th grade, just absolute stick. Arms are weirdly lengthy looking. I look like a little alien. Like,
it's insane.
I don't know. Hard pass.
Yeah, it's very hard. I feel like I've always fluctuated with my weight, and I didn't realize at the time. Like, sometimes I'd be like really scrawny, and then sometimes I'd be like a little thick. And then also, like, my teeth were such a weird issue.
Oh.
Like, I found this one photo from, like, choir, and I just had, like, this weird gap.
Oh, okay.
Like, at one point, a lot of my baby teeth were still, like, in.
Oh.
And my adult teeth was trying to grow in at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
So some teeth I had to get pulled out and then wait for the adult teeth to come in. So there was most of, I feel like, middle school and high school just getting my teeth together.
Jeez, wow.
So that was very cringy.
Yeah.
I feel like I had, like, vampire bangs, like, coming down. And then I had braces twice, and that was fun.
Damn.
Always a good time.
I remember the day I got my braces off. That was the best day of my life.
It was an interesting day. Yeah, like, it felt so weird.
And they're like weirdly smooth because they sanded them. And you're
yeah,
like, wow, nothing gets
I'm trying to remember if it was painful. I don't think it was painful either. It was just kind of like, you just kind of like clamp them off.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened. And they sand down the little residue from the glue.
Oh, now I want to kind of find the photo because it was a nice photo.
I don't know if I have any photos of my braces anymore, but
yeah, it was like most of the pivotal moments in high school. I think I had braces 7th to 8th grade. It was like only like a year, like almost exactly a year. And then I had them put on again junior year before Thanksgiving, and I didn't get them off until almost maybe a month or two before prom senior year. So it was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, just physically, like, I've changed a lot, and my style has changed a lot.
Oh,
Like,
same. Oh my
I'm just looking at this
God.
7th grade photo where I have my Under Armour headband in. I have a little
Oh yeah.
necklace I made myself out of like the stupid string, and I have like silly bands on my arm, and I have rubber bracelet on.
Oh,
I
I
have
have
my Aeropostale on, and I think I have Justice jeans on in this, if I'm being honest. You remember Justice?
yeah.
And I have my Adidas black flip flops
A lot of brand names, but like cheaper. Like not as
Yeah.
much high scale as it is now.
Yeah, and then I'd always just like badly paint my nails and toes, and oh, it was a great time.
I mean, I'm glad my teeth worked out because I spent way too much freaking money to get them right. Oh, but like I feel like I'm still on like a hair journey. My hair in high school was still not even good. This is what I thought was cute, like me and Sydney.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I really tried my best, and that's what I came up with. My hair was like so flat and like it wasn't as curly and had volume, but that also might have been my fault.
Yeah, I mean, I've always just for a long time I just wore my hair brown because my mom would never let me do anything with it, and then I finally dyed it like a dark purple here. You can see where I went like emo.
Yeah, I see.
And then I just started dyeing my hair a bunch, and then it faded out to this like a little ambery kind of thing. I don't know if that's just the Snapchat filter.
Okay.
Actually, I have an evolution of my hair over the last 2 years. I'll have to show you. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, I will say, once I got to college, I started doing less and less. Because in high school, I would shampoo and condition my hair every day.
Oh, wow.
And then I would brush it after I got out of the shower, which was crazy. And then once I got to college, I got lazy. So I was learning that you don't need to shampoo every day. That's dumb. If anything, maybe condition every couple days.
Oh,
and I also comb it in the shower while it's wet.
Oh.
So I've really learned to just do less and make it more easier for myself.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And I feel like it's look a lot better.
Yeah, and then at some point, I mean, my hair, at some point I just wore it, I mean, now I just wear mostly natural. Like, sometimes I straighten or curl it, but I just leave it like that weird wavy kind of bedhead look most of the time, and that's just what I wear. But, like, I had it short for a while, where it's, like, a red.
Aww.
And then, I don't know, there was a bunch of shit I did to my hair. And then I grew it out brown again. Oh, wait, no. Then I got a bob cut after I grew it out and made it red again. Cute. And then a little bit later, I cut it even shorter, and it got even more of a bob look.
Cute.
A little bit shorter, not too much. Maybe it's the same, I don't really know.
Like, there's a small part of me that wants to go really, really short, and I don't know if I can commit to it.
That'd be fun, though. I feel you'd look good.
Oh, just seeing my forehead so much. I'm like, I have bangs now, and I don't miss my forehead.
You have a good forehead, though.
I mean, I also had a very good headband phase. I just love wearing headbands.
Yeah,
I feel like it added something to it. I don't know what it was.
Dude, I don't know. I went through this big phase where I wore like an Adidas headband or like something else or an Under Armour. Or I wore like the big, like the foam stuff.
Yeah, I had a bunch. Like I had like the very like chunky one, and then I had like the small. I don't even know what it's called. Like those kind of ones that are kind of just basic.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I didn't wear headbands like that. I wore always, like, athletic headbands, like, weirdly.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm trying to see what else I've done with my hair. Let's see here.
Still trying to get, my braces and the headband and the small glasses just going strong.
It's a good look.
I mean, braces wasn't that bad for the most part. It's just when, we got them tightened. That always sucked.
Oh, God, I hated that. They hurt.
Yeah, it felt like my teeth were, like, bruised or something, or they're sore. That's what it is.
And then this was actually my senior photo, so I had a short hair and it was just brown.
Oh, nice.
So I did that. And then after high school, I dyed it even more.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think there's some moments where I feel like I was a twig. Like, this was senior year, I think, and I was okay.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely wasn't as thick as I am now, but I look back, I'm like, wow. Sometimes I miss it.
Nah, I don't know. Some part of me does not miss being thin. I feel like I'm colder when I'm skinnier. Like when I first moved out, I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 30 or 40 pounds when I first moved out. From high school, and I was like, I went back to almost being a stick, and like, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it because for me, like, my constant weight when I graduated high school was like 150, and then I lost like 30, 40 pounds when I was down to who even knows what, but I can't do math right now. But
That's true, it's hard.
I was skinny and I did not like that. And then I gained a bunch of weight back. And I have to say, I just enjoy being a little pudgy. I weirdly enjoy it.
That's true. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with it.
No, I mean, it's not like I'm obese or anything like that. I just have a little pudge, and that's okay. I'm trying to see what else. I didn't change my hair for a while after that.
I feel like after college, it was kind of fluctuating.
Yeah.
Like, I think when was this one? This was 2018. I was, like, very thick.
Oh, okay. Cute,
Like,
though.
I wasn't overweight by
No.
any means, but I definitely was, like, thicker.
Yeah.
And then the next year, I lost, like, so much weight because I was really getting into the gym.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah.
And then I should have found some pictures from 2020 because during the pandemic, I got the heaviest I was.
Mm.
It was disgusting.
I feel like you're never really that big though. Even when we first met, I don't know.
No.
I mean, you've lost weight since then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that-
like back then, I really felt it.
Oh, okay.
It was hard to like wear pants. Like, I was wearing a lot of skirts. I looked fine, but wait, what was this? 2020? Yeah, oh my god, like August 2020. I was a little
Okay.
thick.
Yeah. No. A little thicker for sure, but nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
No. But then I also went back to red hair again.
Oh, nice.
Another maroon. We went back to brown or maroon, brown, maroon.
Yeah, I didn't really experiment with my hair until I got to the spa.
Oh.
Before that, I didn't really do anything because at the spa, I got the bangs and then I started dyeing it for the first time.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Although my hair before I dyed it was so nice and long.
It's very
It was
cute.
so pretty.
Yeah.
I do
Very
miss
long.
it. But yeah, it just seems like every year or two, my weight really fluctuates.
Yeah.
I mean, which is fun. You know, keeps things exciting, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, summer I definitely lose more weight, and then winter I gain more weight. I mean, it kind of just depends.
Oh my god, when we went to the cherry blossom thing the first time,
Mm-hmm.
I hated how I felt. Like, I
Nice.
really thought I looked cute, but I was like, man, I'm so fucking heavy.
I still thought you were cute, though.
I was, but that was like one of the heaviest points.
Oh, okay.
April 2021 was that, and then all like July, August, I was like kind of already losing a lot of weight. So I think
Yeah.
I started pickleball at that point.
Oh, yeah.
So it's crazy how much it can fluctuate.
I was gonna say my last skinniest point was probably when we came back from Puerto Rico. Dude,
You'll
I
lose
don't know
weight.
what it was. I didn't weigh any less, but I looked skinnier. It's like I was significantly
I
less
don't know.
bloated. It was so weird. Because I came back and I was like, I feel like I lost weight. Because you could see my ribs more. Like, I could feel, like, my pelvic bone a lot. And, like, then I went on my road trip and I lost, like, a little bit more weight. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And then I gained it all back over the summer.
Yeah.
Until now. And now I'm just a little pudgy and it's fine. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I think most foods outside of the country are so much more healthier.
dude, like, I straight up, like, I ate the same amount. I drank the same amount.
Yeah,
but, like,
I looked so skinny in Puerto Rico.
dude, literally, I feel that. Like, I was like, bro, I'm vibing with this. What the? I can feel like I can wear a crop top today. What is this?
Yeah, it was so nice.
Like, I don't know where the photo's at, but because I'm just going back through my hair at the current moment. And then I changed my hair a lot when I went to the spa also. Because I did the wolf cut at some point where it was real short and layered. I really want to go back to that. I won't lie. I really liked my wolf cut. I don't know what it was, but I really enjoyed it. It was also, I don't know, it was just easy. Because with the haircut, it complemented like how my hair naturally dried a lot with the waviness.
Oh, nice.
So-
Maybe we'll both just have to do something drastic.
Sign my name, bro. I really
I'm
also
down.
need to give myself more highlights soon. Because
Oh.
I've really grown out.
Yeah, it's also just crazy because like in high school to now, like I maybe had like ear piercings, but now I have so many piercings. I have 2 nose piercings now, and I have
Mhm.
tattoos. I didn't start getting tattoos until after I graduated high school.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm just cooler now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I love that for me.
That's good shit.
Never gonna stop getting tattoos.
Nope. That's the best part.
I don't know what it was. I guess maybe just high school I mean, I guess I was too young. But even still, I just never had that mindset until I left. I'm like, oh, I have a fresh start now. And then I learned I really enjoy these things.
Yes, ma'am.
As tough as piercings can be. I want more, though.
There's actually a phase where I went through where I got kind of like emo looking when I graduated high school.
Ooh.
And like I don't really have any good photos of it, but like I also wore it's for your titties to make them flatter, and I actually wore that a lot because I just hated how big my titties
Oh,
were at some
wow.
point. I went through a very big point where I just strongly hated them, and then at some point I stopped wearing it. It was like I don't know how to describe it. It was like this big like flat thing you used to wear. Like it wouldn't make them like look weird. It would just flatten them out a little bit, which was nice.
Oh, wow.
So-
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, no. So like I forget what they're called, but no, it was nice though. But then I obviously stopped doing that because I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing with life? But then I ended up dyeing my hair again to another deep mahogany, which this is probably one of my favorite colors.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Love mahogany.
Yes, very cute. And then that was my 19th birthday. Because I definitely wasn't 20 yet. It's so weird to be 22 in 2 months, dude.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Gross. I already didn't want to turn 20 when I was 19, and then 21 I was pretty hyped for, and now 22, it's like...
Yeah, it's already just kind of, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a hard pass. I don't know, I feel like I dyed my hair mahogany right before, and then I did this, like, color.
Oh, that's
like,
pretty,
the strawberry. I think it was, like, more faded from the mahogany, but...
Oh, yeah.
I'll count it as another color. I really liked that. I kind of want to go back to red, but I don't know. I've done so many different reds.
I know, it's very hard. Like, I think, like, would I do something different? But I kind of just miss my, like, very dark hair now.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to let it grow out a bit.
Yeah.
And also, it's a lot of work.
True. It is a lot of work. And then...
That's also something I never would have considered ages ago.
Oh, yeah, here was your hair before we dyed it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it was pretty boring, though. I'm glad I at least did it.
My hair grew out more, and it became darker again.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty.
I had really long hair, Jesus Christ.
I know, same. I guess, like, dyeing it didn't help, but
yeah,
it's fine.
I'm trying to find when I did my cut. Oh, here's my dad with red hair.
Yeah.
Gave him my
so
one.
Much.
I also had a weird phase where sometimes I bought a wig or two just for funsies and, like, would try them on.
That's cool.
Yeah. That was also when I first moved out. I did a lot of weird things when I first moved out. This is the only photo I have of my hair when I had it pink in the front. When we went to
That's cool.
Ocean or Atlantic City with the spa.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
Here's a picture of us together. Vaguely in the
thing.
Oh,
yeah. I probably have those photos somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have any other photos than that, though. But that was really fun. Then...
Yeah, it's been a very interesting journey last couple years with, like, all the blonde and... Everything always fades back to blonde, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's true. And I cut myself some bangs a little bit. I had, like, kind of like that.
Oh, that's cool.
I had that hair. I mean, they're kind of all just different versions of my long hair. I actually really like that haircut. It looked like this when it was natural.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I haven't really done too much drastic. I feel like dyeing it in bangs was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I haven't gone, like, extremely short, or sometimes I do layers.
Yeah, that's kind of what I have a lot of layers.
It's kind of the only options I really do have.
Yeah. Where is my wolf cut?
You keep mentioning it. I'm like, I don't know if I know what that is.
Yes, you do. You do.
I do, but I can't. I don't know what that entails at the moment.
I have to find a good photo of it first. It's... Oh, now I'm at the part where we did the cherry blossoms. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Give me
I probably know it if you... I just maybe didn't know though.
Kind of the wolf cut. It's kind of... It's not, like, exactly as drastic. It was kind of like that.
That's cool.
It was really short, and I had the bangs with it. I actually really like that haircut, I won't lie.
I don't know if I've showed you, but I don't know. There's, like, times where maybe I want to go, like, this short.
I feel like you'd look really cute with that. I feel like that would look cute. You have to get the right haircut, though. You gotta go to someone who knows what they're doing.
I don't know. A small part of me's like, what if I, like...
Your hair's too curly for that, I think. It would just look like an afro. That's my only thing with that one. It's still cute, though. Still cute. I feel like you'd still pull it off, but I feel like it needs a little bit longer.
Yeah. I guess it is easier having it short, but I guess part of me is like, maybe just cut out the blonde now without redying it.
Then when I styled it, kind of looked like that.
Oh, that's cute. That's a wolf thing?
Kind of, yeah. That's kind of a little bit more grown out.
Okay.
I kind of wish I almost made it shaggier in a way, but it was a lot of layers. But I'm trying to find other pictures. I feel like I had a better photo of it. And then this was my...
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey. Usually every time when I cut my hair short, in the moment, I feel like I don't like it. And then I look back at photos, I'm like, honestly, I rocked it kind of well.
Mm-hmm.
I did what I had to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because that was pretty short. But if I went, like, shorter...
Yeah, I think that... But here it was grown out even more. I also like that. I like the color.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, the red and, like, the blonde bangs.
Mm-hmm. I want to go back to that so bad, but, like, Christian's like, don't cut your hair off.
Oh, but
I want to cut it off.
But I'm sure when you do it, he would be like, "Wow, you still look great," and it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, it's so cute. Like, I like when it's like the little
That's pretty.
Yeah, see,
yeah.
I like that so much. Maybe I'll cut it before winter next year so it can grow out a little for work. Because that is the only annoying thing is I'd, like, bobby pin my bangs back constantly in my face.
Yeah, every time I think about cutting, I'm like, well, I can't do it in the summer. That's like a winter thing. Yeah. But also, like, why not, though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna dye my hair again before
Yeah, like
for
even in,
summer.
even in Puerto Rico, like my hair looked so long, and I
Yes,
feel like it hasn't really
yes.
looked that long since.
Yeah, true.
I don't know why.
Maybe I'll just surprise him with the haircut one day, and he'll be like, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
Yeah, he'll live.
He will be perfectly fine.
He will survive. I guess I've been on kind of a hair journey. It's been interesting.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I forgot how blonde I really was.
Yeah, you were like almost full blonde, pretty much.
I use like the one filter app, but it was just so blonde all over.
Mm-hmm. It looked good with the tan. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
it was really nice. And now it's back to majority brown, which I'm not mad at.
Like, I don't know. I just love this haircut so much. Like, I love it.
That was really cute.
It's
I know.
want it again.
I know,
want
now
it
I'm kind of just like, I should just fuck it. It's fine. I just won't be able to put my hair up in a ponytail, but who cares?
Who cares? It's fine.
Like, who am I trying to impress?
God,
Nobody.
I shouldn't look through all these photos. Makes me want to cut my hair so bad.
Right? Same.
Makes me want to just be done with this podcast and just go cut it.
Right?
Ugh.
Can you imagine?
And it looks so good growing out. Like, look at it. Looks so good. It looks so good. I liked it growing.
Right? I guess do we just have to do it?
I just have to do it at this point. I don't know.
Like, I'll go really short.
Yeah.
You'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll both go short. I mean, that's like a...
It will grow back. That's the fun thing.
Exactly. Like, by next year, it's going to be this exact same length. Like...
Yeah, and it's crazy. I feel like when I was younger, I never would have imagined doing something drastic and not caring.
Right? Like, for the longest time, my mom wouldn't let me straighten or curl my hair or anything, and then, like, then it just happened.
Yeah, I only straighten it on very special occasions because it is so much work.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I would love to straighten your hair one day, though.
We can try. I mean, if we cut it really short, it'd be easy.
No, dude, I can do it right now. Trust me, it won't take that long. Trust me, there's a technique to it. There's a technique to it. There is, trust me.
What is the technique?
The technique is you just have to use good products and a
That's
good straightener.
probably half my problem. I never know what products to use.
Yeah, no, girl.
Because I'll take like a couple
You gotta get
hours.
the right heat protectant, and you'll be fine. It
That's
makes
true.
it so shiny and smooth. Let me do this.
Word.
Gordy.
Yeah, because I've
Gordy, I need to do this now.
I've only had like my hair really straight. I think Mahadi did it for prom, and I really, or no, it was homecoming. I guess he also did it for prom too, but...
I'm about to start straightening your hair right now as we're doing the podcast. I'm not kidding. You want me? I'll go get my straightener, Corny.
I don't know much time. I mean, I have bingo tonight.
Damn it, yeah, that's right. Okay,
honestly, that'll be another episode.
Okay, another episode.
I'm honestly not mad at that.
Okay, next.
But
next time
yeah, like for homecoming,
it looks so cute.
He got it really good. I haven't been able to get it that straight since.
There's a lot of sectioning. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't do well at that.
Damn it, my urge is coming out. I need to do this.
That's true. You can straighten it and then cut it, like all of it off.
Okay. I mean, I'll give you the short haircut. I'm just gonna say, if you find like an actually good professional, it will probably look better. But I can definitely do the base level for it.
I guess I'd have to research professionals. I went to Supercuts and now it's closed, so
I mean, I could do research on how to do the haircut, and we can try it. But I'm not gonna fully commit to it. Like, we'll cut it short, but maybe not as short as you want, just in case, you want to get it touched up by someone else. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You can always do that.
Yeah, I really had every color. Like, I had a vibrant orange at one point when we first did it, and then we toned it back.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I had, like, the pink when we did it the very first time. I kind of really liked that.
I did like the pink. The pink was cute.
Like, the very faded.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, like, platinum, too.
Mm-hmm. It was very cute. I like how the highlights grow out in your hair, though.
Right?
Like on all the ends.
Yeah, it's really nice now.
Yeah, I need to add some more highlights. Christian wants me to dye it like red or something again. I'm like, maybe.
It might be hard this time of year now.
Yeah, agreed. Like, I don't know.
Like, it seems like a fall activity.
Agreed. I might just do like a reddish brown. I feel like that would look nice.
Oh, when I tried space buns, or did
They
you
look
do
cute.
it? Or maybe Ajane did it.
I don't
Someone gave me
remember.
space buns, and I was living for it.
Yeah, they're very cute.
Because fuck work. I was just taking photos of myself at work.
I know we did space buns at some point, but I don't remember if those were my space buns. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you were there.
Okay, maybe it was me. I don't know.
I mean, I got specific clips off Amazon to do space buns, and I haven't really tried it since. I think I did it a few times. That's a lot of work.
It's not always that super easy. That's fair. I mean, it's just 2 sections. You do some nice buns. It's good to get some bobby pins in there.
Yeah, I guess now we're ready to evolve even more.
I know. I feel like I need to almost get back into taking care of my skin again and, like, weirdly, like, styling my hair more. Like, I don't know, for some reason I've had a weird urge to do it more lately. Because
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Something about not doing it as much anymore.
Yeah, there's always some phase. It's like either a tattoo, a piercing,
Mm-hmm.
cutting your hair, or like dyeing it.
Yeah,
It's one of the four, and sometimes I get multiple.
Yeah, multiple's always nice.
Yeah, it helps for a couple months, and then you want
does.
something else.
Yep. It's a good time though. I feel like it's fun. I don't want to be the same my whole life. God.
Yeah, it's not as deep, and even if it looks bad, you just find a way to style it. I don't know.
Exactly.
But the bangs were definitely a good decision. I'm glad.
I like the bangs. They look very good. Just going on like a 30-minute hair.
I know, and I mean that's
It was good.
It kind of fits though.
It does fit. It definitely does. I don't know what else. I mean, I guess we didn't really talk about style too much. I mean, I guess a little bit.
Like
you changed
fashion?
your glass. Fashion,
Glasses. Yeah. Ugh.
The glasses upgrade for you, man, was chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. I mean, not that the narrow ones didn't look terrible. I'm just saying.
Yeah, in high school they're definitely more square, rectangle, very small.
Yeah.
But the bigger ones have come back, and I think before these I had like nice kind of purple style ones, but they were like I think even a little bit bigger than these. But now I'm kind of on like the kind of clear white glasses phase, which I'm kind of about.
No, glasses for me even. I don't have.
They make a difference.
They do make a difference. That is true. Christian just got new glasses. I'm very excited to see
them.
They're a little bigger.
He finally did.
Yeah, I know. They're not the square ones.
Yeah, the ones he lost.
Yep. Can't believe he lost those in the ocean.
I mean, hey, it was meant to be.
True. Fashion for me, I feel like I've almost... Like, there's been phases where I've been a little bit more creative about how I dress. And then there's just, like, this phase right now. I'm just, like, I wear leggings and a shirt or some sweatpants and a hoodie. And I call it a day. And I put my Crocs or slides on. And I'm like, here we go. Let's go.
In the winter, I definitely don't do much. Because, like, why bother?
Yeah.
I just want to stay warm and comfy. In the summer, maybe I have a little more...
Yeah.
You have a little more adventurous.
Fun rompers and dresses and
we love
pants.
rompers.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, even before, these were the glasses before the purple ones. And they were
Those
okay,
are
just kind of,
cute.
like, standard. They were kind of like these, but more square. And they
Yeah.
had, like, a brown pattern thing up top.
Yeah, agreed.
But even still, if I was getting new glasses now, I think I would... I don't know if I would go bigger, but I probably would stay the same size.
No.
Like, everything makes a difference.
It does. It really does.
I don't know if I can summarize my style. I feel like sometimes I'm an inner hippie at heart, but nowadays, besides going through like a thrift store, being a hippie is like so expensive.
That is so true.
And I guess depending on my weight, sometimes I'll wear more flowier things.
Yeah.
It kind of just depends on the season and the weight.
Same here. Because, I mean, like, when I'm feeling skinnier, I'll wear something tighter, like a crop top and some shorts.
Yeah.
And I typically always wear, like, even if I'm wearing a crop top, like, I don't just wear the crop top, I wear something over top of it a little bit. Like, I have my one button down I'll wear with it, or something else, so.
Yeah, there's definitely been a strong evolution from high school. I feel like everything was layered.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have, like, a t-shirt and a shawl, and then, like, flare pants. I feel like yoga pants were such a bigger thing.
Yeah.
And I need them to come back more.
Camis were also a bigger thing, too.
Yeah. And, like, skinny jeans were bigger things.
Yeah.
Wow, that's out.
Agreed. I do not wear skinny jeans at all. If I do, they have flares at the bottom, and that's it.
Yeah, we love a good flare.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I was into, like, that phase where you had the dress where it had, like, the choker on it.
Yep.
I don't think I have the dress still because it did end up getting really short.
Yeah.
But, or maybe because it shrunk. But that was an interesting phase. I would have bought, like, a lot of shirts and dresses that had the choker with the open neckline.
Did you ever wear the ones with the cutout shoulders?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Addicted
I remember
to
I
that.
DIY'd a shirt just so I could wear it one time.
I think this, you can't tell in this picture, but this shirt was one of my favorites that had the open shoulders. That was a big phase for me.
Yep. What about the chokers? Did you ever wear chokers?
No, not really. I feel like I'm into chokers a little bit now. I have like one necklace that's kind of like rose gold. That's choker-esque. And then I got another necklace that's like two necklaces in one.
Ooh.
Like you clamp it and like there's like a black squiggly that's a choker, but like a longer chain.
Oh, okay.
Because the layered necklace is like a trend now.
That's very true.
And I'm about it.
I do like a good layered. I used to wear a lot of like the silver chains, weirdly. Like I have like 2 or 3 I used to put on, but and like some earrings, but I don't wear that much anymore. Like I have my basic studs in right now, which is nice. I don't wear anything in my first ear hole because it never closes, and I don't know. It's not as comfy to lay on at night.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad I'm at a point where I don't have to sleep in any of the earrings now, but I do need to wear insert holes the earrings more frequently, or less
Yeah.
it will be a struggle to get back in.
Yeah, which is always annoying. Like,
And it's been years.
Literally, like
been
some of them
years.
still get infected sometimes for no reason because like
Yeah, like some of them they feel kind of bumpy, but
yeah,
they still can fit an earring in, and that's all I need.
that's fair. Anything else?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I definitely loved a very high-low
Yeah,
moment.
those are cute. Those are cute.
Like I think my prom dress was a high-low, or
Mm.
like a romper with like a nice skirt.
Yeah,
That was kind of a vibe for me.
cute.
Obviously, a ripped jeans moment. I'm
Oh
still
my
kind of
God.
in that phase.
I
Like the
love
mom
so-
the mom vintage
yes.
look is in right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to find more jeans like that,
Yeah.
but for me, it's just hard.
Yeah, you thick, man.
I also don't wear
thick.
jeans. Like I wear jeans that often.
Yeah, like I have quite a few of them, but like I don't know. I always go back to my one plain black with a little flare at the bottom ones, which I thrifted, and that's usually what I wear.
Yeah, it's very hard because like the waist and the thighs never match, and it's kind of unfair.
Yeah, a little baggy in one area, too tight in the other. It's like, come on, man, pick
Yeah.
one.
Other than that, I think that's kind of like the main trends I was into, or if am into now.
I would really say I keep up with fashion trends now at all. Like maybe like a year and a half ago, I like vintage trends. Sometimes I would like purchase one or two things, maybe, but honestly, no. There was a big point where I would thrift a lot and like try and
Ooh.
do something with it, but I never ended up really wearing it anywhere. So I did keep a lot of the thrifted pants though. I have like a nice pair of dress pants I thrifted, my jeans. I have
Ooh.
another pair of jeans I thrifted that are nice. But I don't know. Like shirts, I don't wear that many fancy shirts. I feel like I don't find anything that like fits my boobs nicely, and then the rest of me, like it's
Yeah.
either too tight, like you said. Like same problem with your jeans, just with the tops, man. It
Oh
just
yeah.
like either it's too much cleavage or it's like what bra can I even wear with this? And
Exactly.
it's like what's happening? I can't just let them free hang. Like that's uncomfortable to me. I don't enjoy that. Like if you have like real, I don't know. I just can't do that. I can't do
No.
it.
I mean, is there anything that you feel like mentally or like emotionally you feel like you have evolved?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a lot more sound in myself now. I mean, oh god, when
Agreed.
I first graduated high school, I was like a fucking mess. Just like mentally, I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Who am I gonna be? It was like constant
Yeah.
in my head. And like I don't know, I went through like a really depressed part, and now I feel like I'm at like an even keel where I can just manage all of it. And like yeah, I get stressed out, but I never get to the point where I'm like frantic or manic at all. Like I feel
That's
like
true.
I used to get very not manic, like not like extreme, but like stressed out to the point where I wouldn't like leave my room for a day because I was just like I can't deal with this. I can't do it. It was over something stupid too, I'm sure, like an argument with my friend.
Yeah, it's very crazy. Yeah, in high school, I was so sensitive. Everything would just set me off, or I would just overthink anything. And now I'm at a
Yeah.
point where I can process things better, or like I'm more empathetic.
Yeah,
and
I can work through things a lot easier now.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think things less personally, which is great.
Yeah, that makes a world of difference.
It
I
saves
think
so
the
much
only
energy.
thing I struggle with now is still like my work life almost. Like just trying to
Yeah.
like realize that like my boss is just like they're just a boss. I don't need to like praise them in
Yeah.
a weird way or not praise them. That sounds weird, but like put them at like such a higher level than myself that it's like I'm almost like nothing.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Work should not be your whole life.
No.
Which I'm glad I learned because I used to work so freaking much.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I feel like a year or two or now I'm going to look back at like these moments. I'm like, man, I was kind of cringe, but also I'm doing better.
Yeah.
Like I'm not cringing looking back at old photos as much anymore.
Yeah, no, you kind of just accept it. Like, yeah, that's a part of me. I just gotta move on.
That's true. Definitely glowed up. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Could not imagine just still being how I was.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I would have saved more money because, you know, piercings and all, but happiness,
Yeah.
it brings.
Agreed. Agreed. We all love a good piercing. Oh, God.
Dang, if I can get another one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nose ones, easy.
Yeah. I really want to get a side one like you do, but I kind of want to do the like a 1-2, like a really small diamond and then like a little bit of a bigger one. I kind of want to do
on
that.
the same side.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's a thing.
Yeah, that's what I've always wanted to do, but like
I say just do it.
I want to do more ear piercings for sure because I really like ear piercings. Might get my other titty pierced maybe. I don't know.
Good luck.
I'm kind of okay with the one. I kind of like the aesthetic of just having one.
Yeah, it's kind of a vibe.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I don't know, like if it gets caught on something, it fucking hurts. So
Oh,
like,
I bet.
I
Yeah,
can't
I couldn't
imagine
do it.
having two. I can only keep track of
No.
one.
Yeah, the nose, easy. Can't get caught on anything unless
No.
you hit it
Yeah.
yourself.
No, and they make these like nice because it's just like one solid ring, pretty much.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like ears is so hit or miss because you sleep on them.
Yeah.
It's hard to avoid. I want more.
There is one that's kind of controversial that I probably should not get, but I've always wanted to get the tip of my tongue. There's one that's like
the
it's real.
sideways one?
It's really small because I don't want anything like gaudy. I'm not a big gaudy person. Like
Yeah.
I don't like that. But like it's just like a little one that just goes through the tip of your tongue on either side. There's little balls on it. I don't know. I like that for some. I like that look. Like
That's
not for
fair.
anything like weird or anything. I just enjoyed it. I enjoy how it looks on some people.
And I'm glad I'm at that point where like if I want something, let's just try it.
Yeah, I mean, I can always take it out. It's not
Exactly.
like it's not like I spent thousands on it. Yeah, I probably spent like $90, but
Oh,
I've spent $90 on things I definitely don't use now. Like these palettes, spent a lot of money on them. Don't use them now. So
You are right. That's crazy.
it's fine.
Yeah, maybe next time you see us, we'll look totally different.
Yeah, who
For anyone
knows?
that knows us.
I am really tempted to cut my hair now. Like
I know. Maybe
when this
next
is
week.
done, it's gonna take all of my like might in me to not cut my hair. But we should wait. We should
Right,
wait for
yeah,
like a
maybe.
review. We should plan like a day. We all get our hair cut.
Yeah.
We can do it together. I'm gonna dye my hair. We should just have a day. We should just have a day where we do it.
Yeah, I could care less.
Say
I think, yeah, if I went like, if I cut half of it off.
that, and then you just do like a little angling. I feel like it would
Yeah,
look
because
good.
I mean, it definitely would scrunch up more, but I think if I styled it correctly, it still would kind of show its length.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah, maybe next week we'll have updates.
Agreed. I need to have a game plan for it though. I need to know exactly what I want. So
That's true, yeah.
I mean, I know the haircut I want. I just don't know what color I want.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, I might just do more highlights. Maybe I want a little pink in there. Maybe I want a little red. I don't know.
I know, this is the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not?
Why fucking not?
Or not in corporate America.
Nope.
That
Not
doesn't
at all.
matter.
Very true.
Ugh, but I'm glad we're just such cooler people.
Agreed. Much better this way.
Like, if my younger self could see me, she'd be like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
who are you?
I know. Like, wow, you're so sure of yourself now? What? What is
Like,
that?
You can get tattoos and you
Oh.
enjoy
Oh
them.
my god. You got a titty
Yeah.
piercing? Ooh.
That
we
is
like
impressive.
We like that.
Even me now would be like, that seems, ugh.
It's really not that bad.
It
Like,
probably isn't, but
I'm gonna compare it to like if someone pinched you really hard and then twisted a little and that was it. It was over.
I mean, okay.
Like it's like if I pinched you, twisted, done. That was it. It was simple and fast, and as soon as the piercing goes through, it's no pain.
Okay, here's a dumb question. Did it
Go
have to,
ahead.
could you do it when it's like normal, or did it have to be like cold? Or like when it gets like
you can do
hard?
it normal. No, I get what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah,
it
like is
depends
it
on your-
easier when
it
it's like that little
It
nip?
depends on your nipple. My
that's
nipples
true, that's
naturally
true.
stick out a little bit more than others.
That is
so
true.
if you have like a softer nipple,
That's so
'cause, like,
crazy.
so this is a little TMI, but Christian has like these teeny tiny.
Oh my God, yeah.
little
Guys have
things.
like button nipples.
Dude, they have like the tiniest little.
They don't
nub.
need them, that's
couldn't-
why.
he couldn't get it pierced. Like unless it was like a really small
It
gauge.
has to be like a little septum ring.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Honestly,
Like
that
my-
has to be a thing.
Yeah. I talked to him about getting his nipple pierced. I was like,
He would do it?
I don't know. He might. If I get my other one pierced, he should get his. I think it'd be so funny.
Maybe I think he
Richard
do
would
it.
make fun of him for the rest of his life, but honestly, fuck Richard. So.
That'd be hilarious, though. I mean, how would Richard know? He would never know.
Christian would tell him. He's such a
No,
blabbermouth. He definitely would. Come on.
Unless, like, Richard actually punched him in the chest by accident and be like, oh, I was like, why did that hurt so bad? I was like, don't worry about it. That would be the only time that should come
The
up.
only thing is that Christian walks around shirtless all the time, so that would be another problem.
I feel like he would have to get both. It'd
Yeah.
be weird for a guy to just have one.
I agree.
think.
I feel like that's like a. I don't know.
Especially if it's like the septum thing that I'm thinking of,
Yeah.
it like a ring. He would need two
I don't
rings.
even. I still don't know if he could get him pierced because, like, when I tell you the nub is so tiny, like it's this little pebble looking thing, like it's this
Interesting.
gravel piece of sand, like it's so tiny.
Yeah, I guess I'm sure there's a limit to what they can really pierce.
Yeah, like I don't know. It would have to be such a. It would be like a sewing needle size. Like,
Oh my gosh.
It is so small.
Because
Like
it do use a needle, right? Just a thing.
yeah, like
Okay.
the little hollowed out ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, normal one. It's a bit bigger. I wouldn't say it was any bigger than my septum one though.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think it might be like maybe one gauge size more. I don't know what the gauge. I think my gauge is a 16 for my nose. It was maybe
That sounds about right.
18?
I think that's what mine is.
No, 18 smaller. It might have been a 14. I don't know.
I never know the sizes.
I couldn't fucking tell you. It took me like 4 times to get it right on Amazon when ordering a nose
Oh,
spray.
nice. Yeah, I just happened to like need to get a replacement part. I think they told me it was a 14,
Oh, nice.
16. I don't know.
Yeah, yours is skinnier than mine, so I don't know.
Maybe
A little bit, like the littlest bit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
the
I'm even
difference.
saying at this point.
Man. So we're just gonna keep changing ourselves, and I like that
Yep.
because why not?
Yeah, agreed. That's more fun. I always forget that I have a tattoo machine. I always forget that.
That's true. Yeah.
I just never really practiced much, so I don't like I used it to fill in some of mine, like a little bit, like a little line here, and then this little part here that was a little
Did it like
sparse.
really hurt, or just kind of like normal?
It was normal pain. It wasn't anything.
Okay, because I'm kind of just I can't imagine just tattooing myself.
It wasn't. It was a little nerve-wracking for sure. Mostly just because I was like, how sterile is this? Like, am I gonna be okay? Because like I wiped everything down. I put like the paper towel
Oh
down.
yeah, of course.
Put the glove on,
All the
but like I
steps.
still was like a little sus. It's like you open the needle out of the fresh package and you're like touching. You're like, okay, I just can't get this dirty at all.
Yeah, I mean that is an industry I'm glad you have to get like 1,000 hours in
Yeah, agreed.
to really get it, but
Yeah, there's still some questionable people out there.
yeah. But now I'm really excited. Maybe I'll actually do it. Cut my hair really short.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just like don't care.
Yeah.
Like I do care, but there's just a point where I can't really do much with my hair.
Yeah. You get kind of bored.
Yeah,
It's like the same thing every day. You're like, alright.
unless it's like gonna get really long, which probably wouldn't for another couple months. I might as well just go really short and just say fuck it.
Yeah, true. I mean, in a year it'll be grown out to this exact same size, so for
I
the most
know.
part. I do want to, like, see, that's my debate, is like, do I grow my hair longer? Because I've always wanted to have really long hair, or do I just say fuck it and chop it off? I can't decide, because I've had really long hair multiple times in my life, but some part of me also wants to go back to that. I can't decide.
Yeah, it's definitely much prettier when it's long, but then after a certain point, it just gets, I don't know, for me,
It's
it
too
gets
much.
very like matted. Especially now with the blonde, it gets knottier, I think,
Yeah.
easier than it used to.
Yeah, because it's a little bit more, it's more porous, a little more open, so it gets frizzier.
Yeah, I also get lazy, because like, I just like wake up and like work out, and then I shower, and I don't really go anywhere fancy. It's not like I'm styling my hair.
Yeah.
Like, I put product in it sometimes, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I am.
I guess I'm at a point where I can go either way.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's like even, I guess if I cut it really, really short, it'll be noticeable. But sometimes I'll get a haircut. It's like not even that noticeable because it scrunches up anyway.
Yeah, no, it's just a little bit. I feel like that's a good wrap for everything. I can't think of
I know.
anything
We
else.
really just inspired ourselves to change ourselves in again,
Yep.
which is fun.
I'm very hyped. I'm gonna straighten your hair. I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna chop mine off.
We might have to set days for this. This will be a lot to do in one day.
This is gonna be a lot to do. I agree. No, we'll have to do one day at a time. We
Yes.
straighten your hair first before we chop it off. I want to see what it looks
Okay.
like.
Yeah, I'm down.
And then we set it a separate day for someone else.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time. I think I straightened it maybe around Christmas or a holiday. I straightened it just for myself just to see, and I hated it, so I washed it.
Oh, got you.
So I did it for myself.
Oh,
But
okay.
I definitely don't straighten it as much anymore. And surprisingly, no one really asks anymore. That used to be a big thing. It's like, what does your hair look like straight? Like, I don't know. Find it on Facebook. It's out there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just longer,
Yeah.
maybe poofy.
Yeah.
It's not that
Gotta use
crazy.
Gotta use the right products. I got
Okay,
you.
let's do it. I'm so excited now. Well, I guess maybe if I straighten it, maybe I need to keep it for a couple of days and then cut it.
Yeah, I agree. You gotta wash
Okay.
it fresh. Come over, we'll straighten it, record a podcast while we're doing it, maybe.
That'll be fun.
Just for funs. Take some quizzes.
Yeah, we'll make it a chill. Okay. Yep, we
Yeah.
have a plan now.
Alright.
You're
yes,
welcome,
ma'am.
people.
Alright.
This is a good time though.
This is a great time.
Just it is
mean-
nice. I feel like we've been on a very nostalgia kick.
We have.
It's fun to look back sometimes.
Oh, it's so fun.
Just have perspective.
Yeah, it's nice. It humbles you a little bit. You're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, it's like even though we may not be where we want to be right now, it's better than where we were.
Yeah.
And I think that's very nice perspective on that.
That's the only thing you need to do.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So maybe we'll have some updates next time, or I don't know, a couple episodes from now. We'll see if we actually commit to this. Maybe tomorrow we'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, true. You,
was
you
like a
gotta
heat of the
sleep
moment.
on it. You gotta
Yeah,
sleep on
true.
it. I don't know. I'm definitely dyeing my hair. At least I'm giving myself at least highlights. I need to do that at the
Oh, that'd
very
be cool.
least.
Yeah, start small.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll at least straighten it. I'll let you straighten it.
Yeah, I think that's a good start. We'll
And
start
then
with that.
maybe
But
Yay.
All right.
This is great. I mean, we didn't do a segment, did we?
no,
It's okay.
It's fine.
I mean, you had something prepared, but it's okay.
I mean, I do have, but we just did my segment. That's the only thing.
That's
So
true.
We'll just have one where we
We'll
don't do
have
one.
things for next time,
Yeah.
you know?
We'll do your news segment next time. It'll be good.
Yeah.
And then I'll do a food one. Good shit.
Awesome. Well, follow us on right now YouTube and Spotify, and we have Instagrams, and she has an Etsy shop.
Yes,
So
soon. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But, all right. Yes, ma'am.
we'll see you next time. But for
Yes.
now, I'm Davis.
I'm Drnevich.
We out.